Hi Virgo, I hope you guys are doing well. I'm going to be doing a general reading for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I'm going to start with singles, and then I'm going to move to couples, okay? So I'm going to put timestamp below for those of you who are not interested in listening to the couple one. And look, the reality is whoever's watching for singles, nobody's in your energy field. And if somebody is still in your energy field, even if it might be a little complicated, you know, you might want to give the couple read a look at, because you know, it really is about those of you who are still together and at least still having somebody in your energy field. So remember guys, the messages are general, so take what resonates, throw out the rest. If it doesn't fit, please don't try to make it, you know. Definitely try to check out your Venus, because this is love. And certainly if you know your house placements, you want to check out your your 7th house, 5th house, and 8th house placements in those orders as well. All right, so we're not going to be doing the singles with any reversals, okay? I'm going to be pulling, because I'm going to be working with oracles in the same spread, and I never read oracles in reverse. So let's see what oracles come out, and then we'll just pull a 5 and 5 for you guys and see what's happening. Oh, we got a couple that popped out. Look deep within your heart and you will feel my love. Ooh, very nice. My love for you is as deep as the ocean. Beautiful, Virgo. Somebody's thinking of you. Somebody is energetically very excited to meet you. The past is now behind you. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is now available to you. Follow it with faith. Very nice. Let's pull one more, because those two just popped out on their own. Okay. Wanted to pop out on their own. Beware of what you are projecting, for the qualities you admire in one another are qualities you both possess. Equally so, the qualities you don't like are also your own reflection. Okay, so we might find that beneficial, that piece of advice beneficial in a minute. So let's just see what we get from we'll pull a crowning. Okay, for this, and then we'll see what we have. Okay, be aware. The Sun. Okay, really? Wow. Okay, so Virgo singles, I'm getting straight out of the gate that the energy is supportive of you guys meeting somebody if you're single now. Whether you want to engage in it or not is up to you. I'd imagine you are, otherwise why would you be watching this reading, right? But I do like to say that. So let's see what we have. Okay, any messages that we need to know? Queen of Cups, love it, love it. 8 of Wands, yep. Ooh, Faith, very good. Page of Cups, good, new beginning, new offer. King of Cups, ooh, yes. You look at this, we have Queen of Cups, Page of Cups, King of Cups. Oh my gosh. 8 of Swords, we have Ace of Swords, brand new truth, new beginning. And we have, oh, what are you worried about with the 8 of Swords? Cut it out. Look at these, I don't even have to really flip many of these. Queen of Coins, beautiful connection, absolutely. 7 of Wands, absolutely. Knowing what you want. Knowing what you want, Virgo. Yes, yes, yes. I love when I get the chills when I pull cards, because, you know, I'm a Taurus moon and I get my messages in my body and I could feel like the positivity just jumping. So first of all, let's talk about these and what they really mean. This is the Queen of Cups energy, gorgeous Gemini, Cancer energy. Gemini is ruled by Mercury, which is about communication and forward movement. You know, Mercury really is, it's that 3rd house energy. It's about moving forward. So we have that, right? And Cancer, which is that metaphorical home space that represents home and love and family and safety. Safety is very important here in this energy. And again, metaphorically, home. It doesn't mean you're going to meet the person and move in right away. Although you might. I'm not judging. I don't know. But it is that kind of energy, okay? So there is this idea that you're going to have this forward movement with somebody. Now, you could be in, you know, in the most basic element. I see all the signs here, but that is Gemini and Cancer energy to kick us off. So then we have the 8 of Wands energy. Okay, so the 8 of Wands is a Mercury in Sagittarius. Mercury is all about, again, communication. It's about moving forward. And Sagittarius is about moving forward also. So there's a lot of movement forward. And Sagittarius is about moving forward with integrity, right? Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter. It's really about Also, it's about autonomy. Sagittarius is very much about being in relationship, of course, but having this certain sense of independence and freedom within the relationship in a healthy way. Where very healthy energy though, where it's like, you feel respected and to be yourself, and you respect them, while they want to have their own wants, needs, and desires as well. But yet you guys come together in a really nice way. So I do like that. And there's also recognition with the Eight of Wands energy that, Virgo, you've been through a lot in relationships. You've been through a lot. You've been through it. But you know what? You're not done yet. You're not allowing yourself to give up on relationship because of bad past experiences. You might be a little broken. You might have some residue left in your energy field. Okay. But you're not going to allow that to prevent you from finding love and feeling love and being able to love, As then we have the Faith card. Beautiful card in this deck. I think this deck is lovely. But yeah, this is about, first of all, it's the Hierophant in other decks, for those of you who know the cards. And this is a Taurus energy, guys. And who rules Taurus but Venus? So beautiful earth energy that's got that Venusian element about it. Absolutely beautiful, feeling good about who you are, what you're doing. Great energy. You guys might connect in the realm of faith, where you guys may actually meet, maybe at church or a temple or in the mosque, wherever. It doesn't have to do with that at all. You guys can meet actually at a yoga class or in some sort of spiritual way, but you can have at least the shared belief. It doesn't have to be how you guys meet, but it could certainly be that you guys have this commonality, that you share the same belief system in how things should hang in reality and how people should function, right, within reality. So that's a really great thing to bond with, for sure. Yeah. Page of Cups, so somebody's like, here is my love, here is my heart, right? And in the most basic elemental way, this is an offering of love. Now, naturally, this can, going back to the signs, because you guys like me to mention the signs, but okay, any water element, right? So Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, may be relevant for you here. But is this offering of emotions, okay? In a new way, in a new cycle, really beautiful. There's a freshness to it. Beautiful. And while it's this new freshness and while it's this new offering, it is this King of Cup energy, which is a Libra and Scorpio. And we always want Libra to show up in the relationship read, because Libra is relationship, right? Libra is also the scales. So the scales can mean not only fairness and there being like a reciprocity, a fairness in that way, but it's also like you feeling balanced in your own mental space and in your own skin in this relationship, where it's not that crazy kind of crazy making that maybe you might have been involved in once upon a time. The kind of crazy making I'm talking about, right? So I do like this. So Libra also obviously is ruled by Venus, which has to do with love and feeling good about yourself. But also the King of Cups has Scorpio. It's a Libra and Scorpio energy ruled by Pluto. It's all about transformation. So I do feel, Virgo, that whatever relationship this is that you're getting into, it's going to be life-changing for you. It's going to incite transformation in many, many ways for you. Now, bringing it back to the astrology, not to get like crazy into that, but you guys have a lot going on in your fifth house this year in 2020. And the fifth house is it's the house of fun. It's the house of hobbies. It's about, connection to children, all of that. But it's also your connection to a boyfriend or girlfriend, right? And it is how you guys connect on the day-to-day, like how you connect, how you do relationship, how do you communicate, what does your social life look like? And that's like the stuff you guys do for fun. So I just feel like you're just going to be going through there's a lot of changes that are going to be going on in this area for you in such a positive way. So we have the Ace of Swords. Yes, beautiful new truth. This is an air energy. So, okay, you can be dealing with an air energy, a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but this is about truth too. Swords are about communication and truth and communicating in a very authentic way. You know what I mean? Like like no seven, like just like no seven of swords here kind of thing. You guys know how I feel. Those of you who have watched me on a regular basis know my feeling on that seven of swords energy. None of that. There's not going to be any sort of masks, no nonsense like that, you know, and it's just going to be a very different way of communicating for you. This is going to be very new in your world. Like it's going to be, or at least something that you haven't had in a very long time. So it's going to be very refreshing. And then we have the Eight of Swords energy, which is really kind of interesting to me. Jupiter and Gemini. Why are you so worried? What's going on? Right? Because this is a Jupiter and Gemini. This is about Gemini, obviously ruled by Mercury. It's about thinking. What can I do to make my life better than it is right now? Is this person for real? Is this the right thing for me, right? Because Jupiter is all about luck and expansion. And is this the right path? Am I going to be able to move forward with integrity in this way? Am I going to have the independence that I really so badly want in a relationship while still feeling very close and connected? And it's worrying about all of these things. And it's being in this space of self-imprisonment. And it's not real out in the 3D. It's just existing in your own head. And I understand. I mean, you guys are a very, very pensive energy, right? You know that. Well, you guys are the hermit after all. But this is like you being in that mental space that you're so comfortable in, right? Inside your own mind, and sort of critically picking apart things, and not in a way where you want to go pick, not like that, but where you're just thinking everything through, right? Thinking everything through. And you just want to make sure that you don't think yourself into something that might be challenging for you to unthink yourself out of. You know what I mean? Just make sure that whatever you are. And the only reason I'm saying this is because the energy is so positive here. So it seems obvious for me to say you want to make sure that your dreams, or not your dreams, maybe your dreams, I don't know why I said that, or your past experiences, or something that's still some sort of, again, negative residue still hanging in your energy field or on your soul from a past experience. You want to make sure you don't inflect this positive experience with that, you know? And if you find yourself doing it, just catch yourself and forgive yourself and then let it go. You know what I mean? Because that's just part of the human condition. It'd be fabulous to get out of really bad relationships and just be like, clean. I'm clean now. I don't have to worry about this anymore. Nothing hurts. And I haven't been damaged in any way. I haven't changed my perspective in any way. You know what I mean? You just give yourself a break. And then we have the King of Wands. So the King of Wands is a Cancer and Leo. I love this because Cancer, you know, again, is about that home, that family, that moving forward. And Leo, being ruled by the sun, it's having all of these fabulous ideas about moving forward and just feeling so passionately about it. One idea after another, just this sense of excitement about having this new beginning with this person. And just feeling really excited that this person resonates with you on like a home level. And you guys know what I mean by that. Almost like, you know, for some of you, you may feel like it's like a past life connection because there's going to be a sense of familiarity where they're going to feel like home to you, you know, where it's just going to feel right. But there's a lot of passion there on top of it. So how awesome is that? And then we have the Queen of Coins energy. Beautiful Sagittarius and Capricorn. So yeah, again, moving forward with integrity, but putting in the hard work. I mean, a big part of the energy here is recognizing that, you know, Saturn does rule Capricorn. So it's about putting in the hard work and being able to move forward with integrity, being able to move forward with that level of autonomy, you know, feeling that sense of freedom, but feeling that sense of connectedness at the same time. And this is really about emotional, mental, and physical connection, right? That is what the Pentacles mean when it doesn't literally mean money. So this can certainly mean that you're meeting somebody with money, somebody that you're going to be able to make money with, but it certainly does, at the very least, indicate a strong emotional, mental, and physical connection. So really beautiful there. And then we have the Seven of Wands. And again, this is about you just really laying down what it is that matters to you. And it's important for you to do this for yourself as well, you know. So this is a Mars and Leo energy. And when I say Mars, even though Mars is the warrior planet, it's the fighter planet, don't be too freaked out by that, because Mars also rules Aries, and Aries is the baby of the zodiac, is all about a fresh perspective, right? And just recognizing that now in this relationship, because this is different, you're establishing new rules for yourself. You're establishing new rules for relationship and what you need. And you're coming up with all of these ideas with that Leo energy ruled by the sun. It's a lot of ideas. You're honoring your ego in a healthy way. You want to be valued, right? Because Leos want to be front and center. You want to be valued. But Leos, you know what else is important to Leo? To be friends with their partner. You know what I'm saying? To be friends with your partner. That's a very Leo thing. Leo energy they are really known for that. You know, they want to be friends with their partners because they are the ones, they are the ride or dies that are still at your bedside when you're 85, 90 years old, wrinkly and all of that. Sick as anything, whatever, they're still holding your hand. That's the energy of Leo, which is really quite beautiful. And I love that, you know, you're establishing this kind of energy within this connection. And you're doing it in a way that's like very respectful, but very, very self-assured. And you're not allowing yourself to be walked on. And I'm not saying like in any sort of like full of yourself way. This is just about being very strong in your convictions and recognizing at this point in your life what works for you and what doesn't. And you just don't want to play anymore. You really don't want to. It's like you're either in or you're out, my friend. Like that's it. And this person is in. Absolutely. So I feel like whatever kind of laws you're laying down in the sand as what you need to feel good and comfortable in this connection is going to be welcomed in a very positive way. And I mean, come on, you have the sun, and the sun is simply about being with the right person on the right path. This is going to be a beautiful energy. Honestly, guys, I'm so excited for you. I really, really am. This person is going to make a big change in your life in a very positive way. So really let go of the past and be careful of what you end up projecting onto the relationship, because what you may be projecting onto the relationship, especially in the way of fears, is what I'm feeling moved to say. They may be feeling the same way. So just be careful of that, you know, but just be kind to each other, and that's it. Beautiful. All right, Virgo friends who are single, that is what I have for you. Thank you so much for joining me. And now we're going to go right into Virgo couples. Okay, so Virgo couples, I am going to be reading the reversals. I'm sorry, but you know what? When you're in a connection, you need the story. You need the full story. You need the full story. So I'm going to still pull the oracles, but I'm going to be pulling them separate. All right, let me do one more shuffle on this and then see what happens. All righty. So I'm going to pull a couple of these, and then we're just going to put them on the side. All right, we're going to let these crown. Reflection, give each other some space at the moment. Trust and have faith that all will work out for the best, okay? So you might be in a little bit of a weird space right now. Manifesting miracles, your dream is soon to become a reality. Trust your heart and continue to follow its guidance. Beautiful, yeah. Last one. Life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. When we resist change, we resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. Go with the flow, and you will be surprised with where it leads. Very nice. Beautiful. All right. So I just want to put these on the side right now. These cards really going to jump. Somebody is going to have a lot to say. Why do I feel like this is going to be one of the extended couple of the signs I had to just keep pulling? Sometimes the energy has a lot to say, a lot of explaining to do before we get to the point, you know. All right, so let's get a crowning for this. Judgment. Okay, Pluto. Pluto's all about transformation. So who's doing some change in here? I like it. I like it. Yeah, I'm definitely getting, listen, if you're resonating with this, I can tell you what I'm getting right now. There's a lot of love here. There's a lot of love. There's a lot of misunderstanding. There's some ego issue going on here. And there is weird space being had, whether you're together or not. You could be together, living together and stuff, but just be like in this very weird space for sure. Seven of Cups, confusion. Yep. All right, let's pull the cards and then we'll bring it all together, okay? Okay. Oh, this makes sense. Okay. So Seven of Cups, you know, with the Seven of Cups, I always say we know what's in Five of the Cups. We don't know what's in two. So it's not knowing what's in two of those cups that creates the confusion, right? So it is a Venus and Scorpio energy. So we do have Venus here, right? We have this Venusian element here with the cups. But with the Scorpio there, you know, Scorpio is ruled by Pluto. It's about the ending of something and the beginning of something else, but not really quite knowing like what that transformation is going to look like on the other side of it. You know, because we know one of the cups is, you know, we have the ultimate utopia, we have wisdom, we have higher consciousness. You know, we have 5 beautiful things, right? We have wisdom with the snake, but we don't know what's in 2 of them. And it's just literally just fear of the unknown. So right now, I feel like you guys are in a space of just not knowing all the information right now. Now that could just be maybe you're not in healthy communication and somebody is not being fully disclosing what it is that they're feeling. And then we have the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. This is Sun and Virgo energy. Virgo again is ruled by Mercury, right? And Sun is all about fresh ideas, things coming to light, things being illuminated, right? So when we have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, this tells me that the ideas are not there on how we can be able to move forward, because Virgo being ruled by Mercury again is about communication and forward movement, and you're just not sure in a practical way how this is going to work out moving forward onto this next cycle. The Eight of Pentacles, you want to think about the Eight of Pentacles as building right together into that next cycle, and it's the energy of like saving for a house, saving for a vacation, saving to move in together, saving for an engagement ring, or saving to get married, or, you know, saving for that next cycle. And in the reverse, this is telling me that, you know, either the money is not there, the emotional, mental, physical connection is not there, but for whatever reason, the ideas on how to move forward are not coming forth right now, okay? And it's just something that's like maybe getting in the way. Yeah, and because of that lack of moving forward, the lack of it, we have this lack of wish fulfillment, because the Nine of Cups is the wish fulfillment card. It's Jupiter and Pisces, right? So Pisces being ruled by Neptune is about us allowing ourselves to dream and fantasize, right? And Jupiter is about luck and expansion in that space of fantasy and wishes and dreams. And so it is wish fulfillment in that way, and not being able to tap into that because of this lack of movement forward. And it has to do with this lack of clarity. I just keep coming back to that Seven of Cups. So we have the Queen of Cups in the reverse. So, you know, there's a holding back for sure of emotions here. Yeah, I mean, it's just Gemini and Cancer energy. So you could be dealing with a Gemini or Cancer who is holding back from you, but, you know, simply it means that there is not communication about this, you know, metaphorical home space, heart space, safety, not hearing what you need to hear in a way that's making you feel safe in this connection, that's making you feel comfortable. There's this, again, this holding back. There's a holding back. It's like the emotions are here, but they're being held back. And then we have the Chariot energy. Somebody's making some bad decisions right now. They just are. That's the bottom line. This is a Cancer energy. And in reverse, this is somebody who's gone off the path for a minute, taking the wrong advice, listening to the wrong people, doing the wrong thing, not on the right path right now, making not the best decisions, really. Okay? And now we have the Two of Wands. So now we have like kind of like a new energy here, right? This is a Mars and Aries energy. So yeah, again, Aries being the baby of the zodiac is all about fresh perspective and feeling a lot of gumption and a lot of initiative to push something forward in a new and different way. feeling very excited. It's like a fire energy, right? And when you think of Aries, think about like a really excited little kid who has a fabulous idea. They might not think the whole thing through, but they're so excited to just go in and do it. And say like, the hell with it. Let's just give it a go type of thing, you know? And the 2 is like this beginning. It's this new wanting to venture in a new way. I'm feeling very passionately about this. So I feel like some sort of epiphany was had here, you know, with the Chariot energy. And now there's this desire to actually move things forward in a different way. And you're just all kinds of tired of defending yourself. I mean, the 7 of Wands in reverse is, I cannot do this anymore. This is Mars and Leo in the reverse. And, you know, this is about you saying, all right, listen, we can't move forward with any sort of brand new perspective in any sort of way with, you know, fresh ideas and all this fire in our belly if I keep feeling the need to defend myself. This is you establishing that you don't feel like your voice is being heard in the way that it needs to be heard, that your opinions and that your needs are not being valued as much as your partner's, or at least not as much as you need for them to be. And you really, I mean, in the reverse, it's like, I'm done. I'm not defending myself anymore. I'm done. Right? Getting to that point. And then you get in your boat and you leave because you want to leave anything that's toxic and you want to go into like calmer waters. Even if it's just for a minute, you just want to get out of Dodge and just chill and just collect your thoughts and figure out what it is actually that you want. And we have this Page of Wands energy. So this Page of Wands is all about this new cycle, this passionate new cycle, you know, passionate new cycle, fire in the belly to do something different, to do something new. So we have the Page of Wands and then we have the 2 of Wands in the same row. So there's a lot of passion to have this new beginning, but you really don't want to have a Virgo unless your voice is going to be heard, unless you don't have to feel like you have to defend yourself anymore. Because as long as you have to defend yourself, you're not going to feel comfortable in this situation. You're not. So what's going to end up happening is you guys are then going to have the very necessary conversation. Very necessary. You know, 5s is a conflict card, or at least a heavy discussion card, right? Swords, again, it's about communication. It's about truth, right, in the upright. But the astrological association to this is Venus and Aquarius. So Venus being the planet of love and feeling good about yourself being in this. In Aquarius, it's about, okay, we got to do it differently. We have to do this a little more out of the box. No, a lot of bit out of the box than we've been doing it in order to heal. Right? Because remember, Aquarius is all about emotions plus insight. Aquarius is the star energy, right? It's about healing. So not all arguments are bad, guys, right? I mean, we all know that. Most of us should know that anyway, that some arguments, and this would be one of them, heavy discussion, let's call it, right? About how you feel like you've needed to defend yourself, about your perception of the toxicity in this connection. And not in a dogmatic kind of wagging your finger kind of way. Virgo, don't do that. That's not going to serve you. It's better to just say, you know, not you make me feel, but I feel this when I'm in this with you. And I don't want to feel this way. How can you help me not feel this way? Kind of thing. Rather than being in the face and being more, you know, on the offensive. You know, you're not looking to be on the defensive either. You're just looking to have the conversation. And that's what I feel like you guys are going to be figuring out in this conversation, how to do things differently that will really speak to both of you, right? In a way to be able to move this forward. Move this forward. And just the fact that you guys have the Judgment card as the crowning energy, I mean, first and foremost, the Judgment is forgiveness. And it's forgiveness through transformation. It's through seeing things differently. I just feel like a lot of healing here. And now going back to these guys, we have, again, shifting cycles are necessary. You're manifesting miracles here. You just give each other some space and trust and have faith that it's all going to work out for the best. Yeah, so I feel like you guys are going to go through a little bit of a snafu period here. But there is going to be this beautiful conversation at the end with a beautiful, new, motivated beginning. So that is what I have for those of you who are coupled. Very nice. You know, it might be a little bit of a challenge to go through it, but the outcome is nothing less than beautiful if you want it. If you want it. If you don't want it and you're like, I don't want that person coming back around, okay, then it's not your reading. It's not your reading. The energy is here for you to engage with it. That doesn't mean you have to. As always with tarot, right? All right, guys, thank you so much for joining me. See you next time. Bye-bye.